From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for April 19th, 2016. In today's video, we're going to be concentrating on the GBPUSD, the Greater British Pound versus the US dollar. Starting here on the daily time frame, zoomed out a little bit so we can see the history of this currency pair. We have been in a downtrend for quite a long time. We go all the way back into July and August of 2015, capping out up there into the 1.57 and 1.58 hundreds at the top left-hand side of the chart. Over the past several months, moving all the way down into the lows, into the 1.38 hundreds. Over the past few weeks, though, since really February of this year, we've been in somewhat of a range. And you can see that highlighted with this black box that I have here at the bottom right-hand corner of the chart. We've been bouncing around between the 1.4000s and the 1.4300s for the past several weeks inside this black box. What's most important about that is that we're now challenging and are at the very top of that range or that black box. We have seen significant resistance into the 1.4350 to 90 level, the blue shaded area at the top of that black box. Let's zoom it in one time now that we've seen that history, and you can see the blue shaded area at the top. Again, 1.4350 to 90 is that blue shaded area at the top of the black box. That is a key area of resistance. Not only today we see resistance there, but we go back several weeks ago and we can see resistance here. Just ahead of this high here, we could see some resistance here. We go back even further left and you can see resistance here. You see support here, and where the blue circle is, you see resistance again. So we have seen significant decisions made by the market to buy, sell, enter, and exit. Sometimes it's resistance where buyers exit and sellers enter. Sometimes it's support just after that blue circle where the sellers exited and the buyers entered. So it's a significant decision zone into the mid to upper 1.4300s, just underneath the 1.4400 level. Not only that, we can follow this red trend line. We have a short red trend line here on the chart. In fact, let me change the color of this one so it's different than the one just above it. Let's change this one to blue. So we have this short blue trend line now coming from the top. You see resistance high, resistance high, resistance high, and that's where the market is challenging today, right there into that blue trend line. Let's zoom it in one more time here. Now you can start to really get a handle on where that blue trend line comes from the very top. Again, that's all the way up here, connecting with this high here and this high here. And we can see how that works into today's market, coming right there into the 1.4389 level. So we are at, all that to say, significant resistance for the GBPUSD. If it stays within and under it, history tells us that we could look for it to turn around and go back down towards the next support levels or stay within the wide range. If it breaks outside and above here, we'd look for the continuation higher. And history tells us that if it goes higher, we're going all the way back up here towards the 4,500 level and into the 45s, the orange shaded area that sits just up here at the top of the chart. History shows us that here and back here. So what we're looking for are one of two things: either clues to resistance and reversal from this upper 4,300, 4,400 level, resistance and reversal to go back down and stay within the range all the way back down here to the green zone or lower, or a breakout of the 4390 level and a continuation towards the highs. And we haven't seen either one of those things yet today. So we're going to continue to watch for that today. Let's take this information down to the 4-hour time frame. And again, we can see that same blue shaded area. We can see the blue trend line. We can see the history of this level into the upper 4300s. Again, if you're looking to go long and buy the GBPUSD, I don't think this is the time to do it. You look back in time and you can see history tells us that as long as it's within and underneath here, there's potential for reversal. Signs and clues of reversal could be candlestick structures and formations that imply reversal, something like a shooting star or something like that, that tells you that sellers are jumping back in to turn this candle around. We don't see that yet. Breakout, of course, there's different definitions of breakout, but for me, I'd be looking for an open and close above 4390 to give us a clue that this has actually been broken and a continuation higher. You can see here, no open and close close above, and it turned around and went back down. Even in this time frame where it challenged it multiple times, no open and close above, and it turned around and went back down. The only really when it opened and closed significantly above there did it continue to challenge towards the orange shaded area. Then it got back below it and went back down. So again, an open and close, I think here on the 4-hour time frame above 43.90 gives you confidence it's going to continue higher. Then maybe you start to look for another opportunity to go long. Another dip back down to support the green zone may become another opportunity to go long. Otherwise, I think for the day today, as long as it's underneath 44 and has not opened and closed above there, we could be watching for clues for resistance and reversal for the GBPUSD.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.